Coming up, we're going to celebrate Animal Kingdom's 20th anniversary, and we're going to celebrate Earth Day.
It's been a wild 20 years. Hey everyone, welcome back to Eye to Eye Disney Through Our Eyes. I'm Kyle.
And I'm Jessica.
And tonight we're going to be celebrating, like Jessica said, Earth Day. Along with that, the most important thing, let's be honest.
Animal Kingdom's 20th anniversary.
I cannot believe it's been 20 years for Animal Kingdom.
I can't believe it either because it feels like, part of me feels like it just came out. Like I remember the hype when Animal Kingdom was made. And then the other part of me is like, well, I don't really remember a world without Animal Kingdom.
Was your life just complete once it finally came to being?
Well, I mean, the last time I went to Disney was when I was 6, before Animal Kingdom was made, and then I didn't go back till I was 16, so...
So it's you pretty much grown up with it your entire life. Kind of, no, sort of.
My first 2 trips didn't have Animal
Well,
Kingdom.
that's true, I guess so. And my first trip ever to Disney World didn't have Animal Kingdom. I guess my second trip didn't have it. So really, it's been about half of our lives. Animal Kingdom's been here, but I remember.
But we're not 40, so.
Are we 40?
No, that's what I'm saying. We're not.
I forget how old I am sometimes. That's how old I've gotten.
We're talking about age, not IQ.
Oh wow. Okay. I remember back in the day the commercials coming on the TV with there's something wild coming to Disney, and you saw I think it was like a window, and you saw the animals come running out of it, and the magic of Disney run wild, I think was the...
I don't remember all of that, okay?
I'm very nostalgic if you haven't figured that out already.
You think? So, tell me, what's your favorite memory of Animal Kingdom? Like, if you had to pick one memory.
I don't know if I could do that.
Okay, pick one of your top 10. How about that?
Oh, this could be a very long video then.
So pick one of your top 10. Just one.
One of my top 10.
Oh, good grief. Okay, can
I
go?
think would probably be doing the Yeti ride, Expedition Everest at night, finally.
With your mom when she flipped out?
No, that one wasn't at night. That was during the day and she still flipped out. Sorry, Mom. But no, that was a pretty cool experience because I'd always wanted to do Animal Kingdom at night and to do my favorite ride there. At the time, favorite ride there.
What's your favorite ride now?
Come on, what's the newest thing there?
Oh, Pandora.
Yeah. So that one will always stick in my mind. And obviously, I mean, we could put Pandora into its own category with Flight of Passage.
Truly. The
Navi River Journey. But, I mean, just craziness. So what's your favorite memory?
So I think I've already talked about this on another video, but it's still my favorite memory, so I have to reference back to it. But when I was 16, my mom, my aunt, my brother, and I went to Disney. And my mom doesn't like water rides. She doesn't like getting her hair wet. And she was wearing khaki shorts this day. So she was like, no, I'm not doing the water ride. Y'all go ahead. So what is it?
Kilimanjaro Safari?
Safari, yeah.
No. The water ride?
The raft.
The raft ride is... Oh, why am I blanking on it? They're killing me in the comment section right now. What is it called? Kali River Rapids.
There we go.
Kali
I knew it started with a K. So we went on the River Rapid ride. And it was just my aunt, my brother, and I. And we're on the ride. It's the very end of the day. This was back in, 2004. So the parks weren't that crowded, I guess, at night. And we were literally the last people on the ride. So it was us and another family of 5. We're riding it. We don't get wet. We ride it 3 times in a row. The cast members never make us get off the raft because there's nobody else in line. So they're like, you want to keep going? We're like, yeah, let's go. We do it 3 times. My mom is up at the top over the bridge watching us. And the second time, we're like, come on, Mom. And the other family was like, yeah, come on, Mom. So we convinced her that none of us have gotten wet. It's no big deal. I mean, the other family had gotten wet. But the 3 of us had not gotten wet. And even the dad was like, I'll get wet. You won't get wet. Come on. So she straps herself in. She's already like, guys, I'm already ticked. She hides all her, the camera and everything. And we go, and we're going along. Ryan, my brother, gets a little splashed. I get splashed. The other family's getting wet. And we're like, yeah, Mom, see, you're not getting wet. You start that little climb. Ching, 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 ching. And you make it. And then all of a sudden, you get to the top, and it's not her. And then you hit that little rock, and it goes, whoop, and it spins her. And we go down, and Mom is under the waterfall. I mean, soaked. Under the waterfall for a solid 4 seconds. I mean, it looks like she just jumped in a river. She comes off that ride.
It was a river rapid ride.
Ha ha ha, that's true. We don't even ride the bus back to our hotel. Mom makes us walk. I don't know where we must have stayed.
Your mom does not like getting wet.
She was livid. I mean, we heard about that for 2 days. I can't believe I made us ride that. She was so mad.
I mean, we've had our share of really fun and fond memories there at Disney's Animal Kingdom. I always struggle with whether or not to make Animal Kingdom my favorite park because I am a zookeeper. I do love animals, obviously, and I love just spending time walking through the trails there because what Disney will tell you is that this is not a zoo. Yes, I agree with them in the traditional sense of that they have roller coasters, other attractions, restaurants, that it's not a zoo, but you have zoo elements. So you're still technically a zoo. I mean, let's be honest here. Kind of, sort of. It's very...
An animal sanctuary?
It's an animal oasis. Just like the oasis part at the beginning there. It's all coming... It's the circle of life. Here we go.
Okay, so how about this? What's your favorite show?
Let's not do the favorite things. The favorite, okay. Because there's not that many shows. I mean, there's one choice. I mean, the Festival of the Lion King.
I don't know. You do make us go to that bird show every time.
It's good, and I love the bird show, but...
I hate birds. But it's a good show. It's a great show. I just hate birds.
But the Festival of the Lion King's got to be the best. It's definitely the best. So do you remember back in the day, the old logo used to have, they would have like 3 animals representing it. They would have the dinosaur for the prehistoric part of animals. Okay. They would have a lion or an elephant for the modern animals. And do you remember the other symbol?
Yeah, it was something fantastical.
Fantastical.
But I can't remember.
It was a dragon.
Yes.
So, a lot of people don't know this, but there was supposed to be another section of the park where Camp Minnie Mickey went in, which is now Pandora. That was supposed to be the mythical creatures, which is where the Yeti would have gone, which is where there is some speculation out there that a lot of those Harry Potter type rides at Universal would have come over to...
that would have been so awesome.
Yeah, and we would have like dragon related, the dueling dragons type of thing coming over there. So, I mean, do you think Pandora is better, or would you have rather had a mythical creatures type of?
Pandora. I mean, only because I've seen Pandora. Now, I have no doubt that the Imagineers within Disney could have made the mystical creatures phenomenal. Yeah. Because we've seen what they did with Pandora, and that's beyond my wildest expectations. So.
And they were supposed to have that land was supposed to be divided into 2 sublands, the light and the dark kingdom. So it was going to be like the dark mythical creatures, the light mythical. So the light would have been like... That would have
been so cool.
It would have been. And I think that would have been the more kind of kiddie area.
Right. And dark would be adults, and it's scary. And
so if there's one area of Animal Kingdom that you would like to see changed, refurbished, or something added, like what area needs something in Animal Kingdom?
Honestly, you're going to not believe me when I say this, but the areas all around the Tree of Life. Like you have this beautiful Tree of Life, and you're going down all these paths to get different pictures of it and see different parts of the tree, and it looks like garbage. Everything beside it is just like, what? Where am I? There's nothing exciting right before you get to the Tree of Life. And I think they've kind of missed an opportunity to make everything wonderful there.
So are you talking about when you come over the top, like the exhibits at the front? Is that what you're talking about?
I'm talking about when you go to see the Tree of Life from the backside.
On the backside of it.
So not when you're walking down the main part.
It is a little underutilized.
It's very underutilized, and it's a great space. Like you can see the fish, remember, and the turtles. But that's it. That's it. Then you just see the Tree of Life. Like there's all of that space to do something with.
They gotta have, backstage areas for it though. So it's not like the Magic Kingdom Utilidors,
But these aren't backstage areas. These are just areas that they've chosen not to do anything.
Oh, I know, but I'm just saying they've got to have some kind of area blocked off where they can get to maintenance areas and things like that. So I agree with you that they should do something. But these aren't
blocked off areas because we walk them. This is what I'm talking about. These are the open areas to the guests.
I think what they were trying to facilitate there was a sense of wonder, wandering.
Can't I just let it be what I would change? What would you change?
I think they definitely need to do something with Dinosaur Land Dino Land because
so 1990s.
It is, and I love the atmosphere of the kind of carnival area at night. I like the dinosaur ride. Primeval World is fun once during the day because you get beat up. It needs something, and there's rumors that Indiana Jones is going to come to that area, and it may be turned to South American feel with still some of that, because they find a lot of fossils in South America, so I feel like that's going to be part of it too. You know, I think it needs a little bit, not of a retheming, it just needs something to kind of make it equal with Africa, Asia, and Pandora. Yeah. And because you're just going to see it fall off to the wayside, and less people are going to spend more time in there. That's just, we got to get rid of Triceratops Spin, because it's basically Dumbo. Do you like Triceratops Spin?
I love Triceratops Spin.
Hashtag save Triceratops Spin for Jessica.
So what's the Animal Kingdom doing for Earth Day? I feel like they're doing something. Do you know?
No, they have tons of stuff going on. Joe Rohde, who's the Imagineer, he's head of Imagineering, but he's also the guy who pitched the idea of Animal Kingdom to the Disney execs. He was there visiting with people, signing autographs.
Super cool.
They had, special shows, a ceremony. I mean, I've been watching videos all day.
Okay.
We're filming this on Sunday when it's happened on the actual Earth Day, the 22nd. And it's been really cool watching all the special things they're doing in Animal Kingdom for their 20th anniversary. So we might have to go be there for the 25th. So we want to know from you, what is your most special memory that you have of Animal Kingdom and the past 20 years? Whether that was you were there on the very first day, your favorite ride, a favorite moment. We want to know from you in the comments section below about that special thing for you in Animal Kingdom of these last 20 years. What else should they do?
Be sure, if you haven't already, to like and subscribe to our channel on YouTube, and check us out on Facebook and Twitter, where we do a lot of polls and Flashback Fridays and just general questions for y'all so that we can get to know you better.
And until we assemble next time,
may the Force be with you.
And we'll see you real soon.
Bye. No, I'm just looking at our color shirts and they probably clash, but I'm not changing, so it is what it is. Oh.
You remember what we were going to do?
No, I did not.
It's amazing the amount of
there are things in my brain.
What?
There are a lot of things in my brain.
What kind of things?
Kitties.
I just broke something.
Are you serious?
Yep.